yow sa comprehension ak suñ comprehension daf ñu ne suma doom laa ko jox te Barrow am na doom bu mun a nekk président kañ ñun dégg nañ ko
président Barrow ñëwaat na si plateforme mu ne su ne suma doom mu ne MPP mooy suñ baay. President Barrow is the father of MPP. Is the founding father of MPP. As you talk about ANC, you talk about PDS, you talk about other parties. President Barrow is the father. Te tey President Barrow mu ñoo xoolee bot boo xam ne ñun doomam leen. That's what he meant. He doesn't say, President Barrow did not tell us, Baba mooy jël pouvoir bi.
I will force
no.
President
Barrow said, MPP ma dingol de. Na lafta palaso ñum bulala. Abe win dani kan. Dia dingol wala MPP ko. So your understanding, yeah, that you are definitely, believe that. But I can make this correction.
Okay.
Open on television.
Okay.
Everybody is looking. That President Barrow, what he meant is that MPP dingo. Abadila won.
Okay.
And wala mala duwati. MPP dingo.
It's good that you corrected because the prunte.
He said and he came out.
Okay.
But along Nimmoye Kong.
Handide.
So
that is wrong.
No,
that is wrong.
No,
because okay, go ahead.
Okay, maybe
because
Nimmo me lafi. Nimmo me ninga kom me is bit has.
Nimmo me lafi fo man ke lafi baliat.
Barba ningo la ka fo iko. Ijawo. Hani be don kam ba ko na so kan keso be fal.
Okay. But online Marco.
Ngalo. No, it is you are here as an anchor of a program. Don't talk for those people.
Okay.
So ninata yenyi minfo. Nyin sila do ko la ko.
Yeah.
Farun tol baby janne. Ngaje minketa. Gambia dingol be namo jokam kunung, iba jokam kunung ko, iba jokam bi.
Tonya.
Masakunda nyanta priority le sotol. Walatinda Bini Adama Barrow I priority to ko. He wants to build the infrastructure of this country. If people sit here and tell us, nawe keteten, nko ko, ntol fama lo do ko ke nawek. Kabirin tubabol to fanata GVC, fanata MSG, fanata nawek. Nga jele mimbije kuno. Infrastructure min fa lo da nawek ye. Marukeba, mo wili keme lulle. Par bini gambera fo mo million saba. Warande feng. Woto jorangal membe nawek wol nyanda falin that infrastructure has to be built. So it is not an overnight thing. That's why today you are seeing high tensions around this country. That means President Barrow innovation or what and a passion and love for this country, electricity becomes something that is accessible, affordable to every single Gambian because it's their right.
Yeah.
Clean water as well. Road network. You see, I'm sure you've been to China. I'm sure a lot of people watching this program have been to China.
Yeah.
China had a project. And the project was to build the roads of that country, to build the infrastructure of that country. That's why they close up. For over 30 years, they lock themselves in just to work. But when they are done with their road and their infrastructure, China become a booming market. Now, everybody wants to go to China to pick anything to bring it here. So President Barrow, what he's doing is to build the infrastructure of this country. If you want to build a country, build your roads.
Okay, and I agree with you.
And what is actually happening, much of these roads, many of these roads that President Barrow is building, is you and I are paying for them.
That's true.
It's our taxes.
Yes.
Are we not paying tax before?
Yeah,
we were paying tax before.
Yeah.
But it's not been put in the right place. If somebody choose to go and do something else or service an aeroplane for the presidency or do something else for the presidency. But this man said, let's put this money together and let's build the infrastructure. I think for me who is from Brufut, I'm the happiest man on planet. You know why? I get to Brufut in different angles.
Infrastructure
and I can exit from Brufut in different angles. And today, a few days ago, I was in Brikama. I was walking in Potopotos. I told Governor, today I go to Brufut. Pavements, concrete pavements. No, my God. Now I wear my best shoes to go to Brufut.
Ale Brufut go to Babian.
No, Brufut go to Babian.
Barrow to Babian.
No, don't go to Babian.
But
I didn't break up and
No, seriously, the infrastructure is commendable.
Yes.
Even though there are challenges,
Yes.
but the infrastructure is commendable. But see the along mobuka silo domo. Mobuka balu silola. And I think the biggest challenge that this government, one of the biggest challenge is cost of food commodities. Janim fengo selata bukaji. And fengo bukaji continuously for the past how many years. And then obviously more earning power is not measurable to what commodity solar price moment. I think na lefang be corruption or siata bankoka. Because more and sometimes you look at you can never justify corruption. Kodi? But sometimes iba modo jube ni mo sita dimba jube. A master be min dilela. Abe kukela min manyinya. So what is the government doing? Ka make sure domoro, especially mano nin tulo nin sukro nin buro. I die tala bankoka.
Okay, Fatu, thank you so much. Abaraka bake. Yamin fa kumaita bake. Mobiga silo do bar silo. Walga yirwa sambanan. B, there are so many rice fields in what do you call in the Nyaminas, in the interior of this country. With this giraffe project, they build the roads. They get to their rice fields and work on those rice fields and transport their produces to the market, or even gardens to the market. So même mu Gambia la problem wot. Wolom banku naba fon soto la aka fon soto dalilo le kan. Niye na nebol jibe Senegal. Bari be fon soto la. Ye fon soto dalilo min kan at the time of Senghor was to build what do we call tertiary institutions, the skill centers and all that. Can make okay the backbone of Dokwood. Bankola Dokwood. Ndol bring am fon soto yes ngomu tia senela bankol ti woto tia senol nyanda yirewala bar karang manke ka mecho karang bankoka. Because let's be honest, most of the commodities that we consume here, they are not from England.
No.
They are not from America. They are just from next door. If they can do it, we can do it.
Yeah.
So that's why as we speak today, I have got 50 women or 51 women from West Coast teaching them how to make lohoti, how to make mbor tea, how to make kani pachal, how to make lot of stuff. Mi yalon ko bi na kani balu na mentawol ka milu bonde na garden ke na wa futa tilikilin tilifula tinyata fay bi ko leta ke lohototi. Ko lohoto bi ni yata ya dada, you put it in a can or you put it in a bottle, jar, isa a wafu nole, asa tarno e bulule, for lokun killing kar fula kar saba, you put it in your dry store. So minyante kela bi, nka wosi domoro jamala, bi intolfonsa doku nole.
And that's my problem. Sadokuno, but why is government not injecting resources in the agricultural sector to boost small-scale farming and large-scale farming?
Fatu,
What a problem.
Fatu, sometimes I don't know how you guys are informed. I just talked about the giraffe project. I don't talk about the
giraffe
woman.
project.
I just talk about the woman. I just talk about
the giraffe project have been here covering the balurin from baby. Okay? All you women bina wotole, a be political bina wotole. Yalo last year, during Favorable time of 2021, the same initiative aliya kumaste nunka million oldi musola envelope check bal. I still have those netalo there with check 1 million, 3 million musuka fola.
Do they cast the checks?
Let me tell you.
Did they cast the checks?
No, let me tell you.
Okay.
Those bina wotole.
Okay. So let's talk about the commodities
yes.
now. Yes.
Business,
so Nico Masakunda mantra or agriculture mantra kodo dikan.
To inject in the I'm not saying kakodo di mola.
Ka inject B.
Yeah.
DK farm in Tubakuta. I saw a report on BBC, GRTS, where Tubakuta farm, be okra min abe kanjo min produce kan, abe bagas dol min produce kan, will be momenty, Masakunda le kodo dundu odula. And then you go to, let's say, Sanyang here, is it Sambuya or whatever, somewhere in Kombo South. You know, funding came in bije, abe nisol marakang, abe sisel marakang, sise kilo be soto le fen jama be soto kan. And if you go across the country, there are so many of the likes. You go to Fonyi, Bondali, we have an onion farm there. Gambe dungolo miyano ko ay jabo sarse nyina romor ko kona bejita marse fo jabo da jita. Bake. Wol bele be nyimbankunka.
Dabo jita min tol.
Nyimbankunka.
No, manji.
Fatu, there were times jabo was quite cheap. I remember I bought jabo for $600.
$600.
Yes, I do.
Sanji jël koma.
No, I'm nga jabo san dusano fambulu. Dusano,
Yeah,
our own dusano.
No, obviously.
No, he put it in the market.
Obviously.
No, listen.
Obviously.
Fadu,
It's
listen.
you guys supplying each other.
No. That is not each other.
That is not the reality on the market.
No, Fadu,
No, that is not the reality.
Fadu, I must comment.
I cook every day in my house.
Fadu, I cook. And the funny thing with me, I'm not like your typical man. I go to market every day.
Mambale kata market bar jabo imo sa marseto 600 la.
No, mbatu so money.
Ya sa du sano lebu.
No, mbatu nga foye.
Bari ma sa marseto.
No, mbatu nga foye. Du sano. With all fairness, I family soto, aka jabo sene, aka mentongo sene, aka kano sene jama. And aka sarse motol kono, aka ke botol kono, and aka jindi dulalto, point of sales, you can go and buy it. And I'm telling you, do a jabo waf mina. And Nyima Ceesay, my client in Serekunda market, I have the same price. And I tell jabo, amasan do sano bro?
Nah.
No, come on, this is seasonal stuff. Nimbaga so siar adaka sell adaji, walka soto jande. So jabo, I mean, come on, people.
I can agree with you, ko do a wafi 600 la. I can agree.
But I bought it in the market.
But I can tell you, ko marseto. For the past 1 year or 1.5 years, 2 years, jaboma wafi. For the past 2 years, jaboma wafi 600 la.
No. Mfamade jabo sana because I've not been steady of late. Yeah. But I'm so when I start doing my
for the
shopping,
past 2 years.
No.
I can tell you, jaboma wafi 600.
I don't think it can jabo bodo sang. Ika sambe nande.
Nteba ka bodo sang.
Ika sambe nande.
Muna kata bina suko ne mbuka sang.
No, ika sanne. What I'm saying is, ibe kata marsedo ya sa ika sanne ya
I don't have to go to the market.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you are not giving the right price.
No, okay. I'm telling you.
So what I'm saying, Fadu, you and I, I was in Ghana, in Accra, where land tije, but mola utasolto, ika firol keje. These plastic bags, ibe banko kela kono, isa mendon keje, ye kanjo keje, ye kano keje. So ntol fong, ask people, ntol fong nyandam fam balundilale. We sit here, we say Ukraine. You know how many people? 40 million people feeding us. Why can we not do it? And that is what President Barrow is doing, injecting millions of dollars in agricultural sector. Look at the price of fertilizer. You are putting at least 2,000. You are doing what is actually happening? The fertilizer is 1,150 or 1,250.
They are subsidizing.
They are subsidized, and that subsidy that they are giving is me, getting that money. It's in my pocket. So you are telling us that this government is not putting money in people's pocket. They are putting money in people's pocket. Because can you be subsidized? I have seen rice fields, large hectares of hectares. Me, today, I don't use what they call tuba mano. I get mano from here, all over these places. The jar mano that is, that is grown here, cultivated here, it's been put in bags. The Salif Mbalos and others all over the country. Mano bija, mano kuto bija. It's a chura get a dimatabi. It's a tiakero fast dimatabi. From our local rice with less starch. So it in the bill and the kato kilanga senoke and the senomange kombeda feel le bondela. I will lead you here. Before we have flowers in your compound, grow some vegetables.